Hello, how are we doing today? It's your boy Dex Level here with another adventure. Sorry for being a tad late for my little 8 o'clock schedule there. Uh, realistically, will probably be later on Sundays moving forward, maybe 8:39. Well, we'll see what comes when the summer busyness is decided. For now, it's probably likely to be a little late sometimes. Well, today we are taking down the Black Moon Challenge, or trying to take down the Black Moon Challenge. Last week we came very close with our girl Carmilla. We were just a few bites away. So we'll try another nighttime nocturnal champion. We'll start off with Scarlet. And if that doesn't work, we'll pull out a veteran like Mezzaline. Perhaps see if she can do it. Let's see which wolf. I was supposed to say we should look at it. You're looking at the wolf. Yeah, let's go with the Nightmare Wolf there. That wolf definitely looks like he's ready for a rumble at night. Alright, without further ado, let's take out this Black Moon. Alright, so with Scarlet slash the Wolf, there is going to be a few things we gotta look out for. One, if you hit any of the quests that require Scarlet are immediately no-goes. Not just the quest, but any skills that are Scarlet, so we do have to keep a careful eye on what we're looking at. We do get a free reroll with the Black Moon Challenge.
Who's ready to hunt?
Hopefully me. I'm ready to go around here. Let's see what the skills are. Alright. So Shadow Strikes is a no-go instantly. I guess Shapeshifter is also out. So Devour or Distant Explosions. This special will affect the wolf pounds as well. Just give me 2 seconds to finish typing something. Oop. Alrighty. So I think it's Devour. So each time we kill with Werewolf Power, aka the Pounce and Bite, we get 0.5 damage, and then we'll get a chance to instantly get rid of the cooldown for our power. In other events, when we get that to legendary status, there is guaranteed no cooldown. Oh, I was supposed to say the Nightmare Wolf looks pretty scary. We'll take a peek at what Sandman has to offer, see what we can look forward to. The 7 League Boots. We got that copy of Epic. Voodoo Doll, which is always good. Definitely could have used another Voodoo Doll and Carmilla as a... And then upgrade 2 randomly different chosen talents. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, we'll take a peek at the map. Instantly slapping down the vision tower to get a better idea. Just probably sneak that by the air. So hit here, and then probably over to the biggies, assuming we have time. Of course, as soon as we hit the vision tower, anything could Alright, gotta keep making sure we finish off with our bite there. We want to get that bonus damage nice and early, since all these enemies are corrupted in the Black Moon Challenge. Well, that would have been a great time for an instant cooldown reduction. Alright, we did find the optional boss up here. The Mother Ghoul. We don't have the key. We'll be on the hunt. Or the ghouls are a fast source of these bonus damage with Devour. Ooh, that was a super heavy on the hit damage there. I was farming the ghoul a little too much there. I was getting a little cocky with the... Alright, 1 second, there we go. There we go. That one little fight got us that 15 out of 20. Definitely nice to have the little ghouls being eaten. We'll wait for our bite to come back, get that damage. There we go. As soon as that quest gets done, the sooner we are cooking. Alright, a health fountain is a nice little find on our way to the vision tower. Ooh. Nice, needed find on the way to the vision tower. Alright, special recharges 20% faster in both forms. Or attack triggered right after dash, triggers a double strike, deal 400% damage. Alright, we can go over that for sure. Alright, now we have the chance to reduce our cooldown. Mind you, I do need to kill them to get that cooldown. Oh! Oh! There we go. There we go. I was about to say the quest completion already triggering quite nicely there. I was hoping to Get him, Ned. There we go. The bites are now flying around here. Of course, upgraded, the more likely we are to get that bonus cooldown reduction. Alright, we're not doing too fast in the collection of the nodes here, but... we'll stagger that guy just in time. Oh, I take a peek there. We do see the Nightmare Key. I say, will we have the key? I think switching over around here, grabbing that, and then taking care of the ghoul might be a cooler way of doing it. Especially since we are on time constraints for the piggies. Alright, piggy's down at the front there. Definitely a lot of bacon in this area here. Good thing Skylet is hungry. Alright, level 3, here we go. So we got wide attack range, gains 40% range and deals increased damage, and then pulverize, special hits enemies 30% further, and consumes a combo point. I say let's do a reroll here. Murderous intent and aggressive defense. Aggressive defense is a AoE when I trigger my defense instead of just increasing my defense. I do like that a lot. Which also, I was about to say, both good, nice choices here. I will go with the aggressive defense though, giving me another source of damage. Alrighty. Grab a voodoo doll. We do have a voodoo doll in the Sandman as well. But we don't really have a lot of shards run yet.
What's that I smell?
Ah, you smell ghosts. Alright, mermaid tears, green armor, or a reroll. Say we do a reroll. Let's get a second voodoo doll. At least this way we have a chance to have 3 guaranteed, because there is one in the Won't really help us get to the bosses, but they do stack up very nicely in the damage area. Alright, where's the down ladder here?
My hunger grows.
I would love a King of Clubs to get that Devour special up, or power up, not special up, to get my bite up. Definitely will help me get more of those instant cooldowns. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was a rough pinch in there. Ooh, alright, that's stupid loss of feather. Alright, but we do have the... Oh, not quite ready to go. Not quite ready at the... not ready to go. At the,
My spell can give you power beyond your wildest dreams. Can you feel the...
Alright, no defense for a while there.
Judge your efforts worthy, but your tactics in battle lacking. I offer a power. Strength is nothing.
Alright, Devour up.
I
Right
can
in
turn
there.
anything you give me into something else. Maybe not straw
I
to
will
gold.
get a
Above,
consumable.
below. Here's a taste of the power of the universe.
Alright, let's slap on some armor. We don't have any of that yet. We're nearly at the key, which probably might have walked right past it where we lost our feather. Grab this chest up top here. Give the Mother Ghoul a visit. Oh, I couldn't get them all in one run. Alright, King of Clubs, power increase damage, let's go. That's what I was looking for. We do only have 5 minutes to kill the Mother Ghoul. Shouldn't be too problem. We did clear out everything out front already. Missed. Ooh, get out of the way there. Way to bite them all at the end there. Oop, I thought I was just going to be staggered from that bite there. Unfortunately, it was not. Whoa, that was close. Alright. Level 4. Alright, special applies vulnerable to all minis nearby, which could definitely help with the getting my power access there to give me a little more of a combo.
The beast within grows powerful.
Alright, we have the Hope Diamond, Nightmare Echo, and Ultimate gains an extra charge. The Niblibidim ring. Do I want a reroll? Nightmare Echo is kind of speaking to me. Let's go to the Eka. And we'll smash these the Dream Shards, and see if we can't go get that third voodoo doll ready to go.
Stay away from me.
Alright, I think there was some shards by our some other ghoul area here. Or we can go. How much time do we have left? 2 minutes? So we can probably shoot for whatever's in here. Probably won't get it. I might be close. Right, whatever is up here is definitely guarded by the undead. A lot of ghosts around. So we have some dream shards here. It might be a bit of a, what was I supposed to say? It's definitely definitely too late to get it done. You only got 30 seconds. Oof. I was wanting to avoid battles for the last 10 seconds. Definitely going the wrong way. Alright, chapter 1 boss. We are down a feather, unfortunately. We do have a lot of voodoo dolls. Counterclockwise. Alright, voodoo dolls are doing their job. Give me a good solid chunk there. Slap away, and then we'll give it a bite. Dodge the spears. Alright, getting that vulnerable applied first off the bat there. Definitely was a smoother move. I don't think it was off cooldown when we did it the first time around. But no, I was about to say Black Moon. We didn't get the side quest. We get an optional boss though. We're not sure if we leveled up after the fight with the chapter boss. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Get ourselves a little huff and puff power. I definitely got a nice little combo coming with the dash strike bonus increased damage, followed by up to the vulnerable special, and then the multiple, hope fingers crossed, multiple bites. Depending on the cooldown reduction. Right, we'll see what Sandman has to offer here.
Have you learned manners yet?
A copy of the... Wow. Call me rude. Alright, copy. So we have the option of legendary stat for 250, or a copy of my rare object, which will be my damage, or the Varja. So there's definitely some good choices in here. Taking a little peeky at the map here. Probably grab the fishing tower, hit up the sacrifice idol, and then sneak this way around to the Cyclops. See if that is a little smooth plan. Of course. Have to show these puppies who's the big dog here. Grimoire, we will wait until we have our ultimate unlocked. We usually go a lot smoother if you can just huff and puff the first few enemies down. Alright, we'll be a little tight on health for a quick second there. But we need to have a little more damage. I'm going the right way to the vision tower. Alright, finally there. So we'll be taking Gust and Roar. Deal continuous damage in a white cone for 3 seconds. A nice little reference to the Three Pigs fairy tale. The huffing and the puffing of the wolf. Alright, I guess I'm not the biggest dog around here yet. Alright. Oh, what? Alright, I definitely... So definitely prefer hitting those big guys with ranged opponents or heroes there. Going melee to melee is a big waste of feathers, as we can see there. Two over 6 feathers for the run. That is a rough opponent. All right, looks like we discovered a second chest and location of a wishing well. Oh, I forgot the wishing well, the healing fountain. Yeah. Those corrupted big gnolls are no featherweights on the damage.
Stay away from me.
Wow, I was about to say maybe a puppy, but I'm not the smallest puppy in that litter.
Come, my pretties.
Whoa! Alright. I need my dash cooldown reduced. Alright, this... Oh, this is not good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Well, obviously the grimoires failed now. Holy moly, this run took a wild turn fast. Whew. Yeah. Alright. That is no joke. Yeah, no, that is the big debuff in this run. Is that all the enemies are corrupted. It's not necessarily always fighting at night. Well, technically fighting at night is, according to the game, technically a buff for me, so it's... Oh, unicorn horn, buddy. Thank you. I am in need of some healing. I will grab the chest. We'll probably go chest, fountain, and then I don't know what we'll go do with the Cyclops if we've already lost 4 feathers already this chapter, which is wild because it's not even a bit half done. Oh, we got one of these guys. I was hoping to get him with the vulnerable too there, but... Alright, you get your little genie to save you, doggy. I see how it is. Alright, mermaid tears, get a little increased healing. Hopefully these will help us redeem the run. Alright, what's in this little note here? We got another village.
You fancy yourself a protector with that weary gait. Allow me to cast a charm to hasten your step.
Alright, so we'll take some extra vitality.
No.
My sweet potions will good.
I used to
Some
be
bony
quick,
damage.
But now I'm a respectable person. Got anything to trade?
I will not lose the mermaid tears. I need all the healing I can to get my paws on. Alright, level up, here we go. Let's get a little flash fury there. I was about to say give it a little power scratch. Alright, all the parts hopefully explode. So we've got another batch of cultists. Gotta go do heal us first. Whoa. Whoa. Sounds like burnt dog in here. I guess there's one person that's still hanging out in here. Alright, we'll take the 5 extra damage. Then we'll probably head over to the Cyclops anyways, because... YOLO. You think you're clever turned into the mist? Pounds underneath me there. Oh, unfortunately, couldn't get him staggered in time. Alright, Cyclops. Let's go.
I'll make you rich if you can save me from this lout.
save myself. Ooh, that was over half health, and he's got me to with that there.
He's always hungry.
I never liked it.
Oh, cup you just ate. Oh, that is 250 some damage there. That is. I was full at the time. Alright. The corrupted Cyclops. I want to put that up a heads up that regardless of how we're doing in the next run, we won't be trying that. Alright, we did learn a new skill there, Savagery. Each time Scarlet earns or spends a combo point, she gains a charge of Savagery, up to 20. Each granted 1% damage. Savagery stacks disappear after 5 seconds with no new stacks gained. Honestly, that's a super cool skill, and that could probably would have been super helpful. And then On the Hunt. Defense applies Mark to the nearest enemy for 4 seconds. Ooh, this is also another great one. Of course, they are to level 8 skills. They should be good. Mark targets take 25% bonus damage and spread the stats to another one.
With every nightmare I killed, the beast inside me grew. Sometimes, the thrill of the hunt was too strong. The wolf took over. I'd wake up covered in blood, thrumming with excitement. That's how I was when I met Grumps for the first time. I mean, Beowulf. He's a grump, but I like him. Reminds me of Gran. Anyway, when he found me, I was all banged up from a brawl with one of those tentacle things. He wanted to help, but I wouldn't let him. Tried to chase him off. Thing is, he didn't run. He wasn't scared of me or my beast. He's got a beast of his own. He told me I had skill, but that I needed training if I wanted to become a warrior. When he said that, I felt seen for the first time. He wasn't going to cuddle me or dress me up in skirt and try to turn me into something I'm not. He gets me. We hunted together after that. I joined him in the Ravenswatch to kill nightmares and learn from a master. I became a better hunter, but the beast grew stronger too.
Alright, looks like Beowulf might have more than one kid under his belt there. Alrighty, let's try. I was planning on doing Mezzaline. Give you guys a chance to see if there's a different hero you want to pick while I go get myself a drink. Piper or Sinbad. The Pied Piper also has a night and day difference. I don't know what you want to call it. He does. I don't know if it's just a color thing when he switches his notes turn there. Alright, his notes do change colors at night and day. I don't know if there's a skill-based reason for him to Alright, should we go Nightmare again? Do the fancy raven, a little regal looking. Classic fairy tale. A little more of a nomadic look there. Kind of feeling the regal raven look. All right, run number 2 of this Black Moon Must End run. See if our boy Piper can take care of it. So if we do get bumped out rather quickly, we will go to do Sinbad as well. Yeah, unfortunately, so Scarlet's run started out very well with the combos. It's just 2 sets of double feather lost, and then foolishly going after. Well, not foolishly. Cyclops is a worthwhile endeavor, but it is literally capable of one-shotting me, as we can see. Well, 99.9% shot at me. Makes that a little bit of a long fight.
This is an odd place.
All right. Should we do sound barrier and get increased defense? Or virtuoso for increased movement speed. Those are my 2. Unfortunately, those are 2 that did not get the rare upgrades there. I say we just do sound barrier. Try something new. Take a peek at what Sandman has to offer there. Flaming Pearl. Alright. That is a nice one right there. Golden Egg, only if we're rich is that valuable. Alright, we'll keep an eye on 250 shards.
Was it something I said?
Ooh. Not a lot of information here. We'll probably do this little loop here. Unless something magically pops up. If we find the key, we will bolt down to here. And let's go get our quest going.
Fortissimo!
Alright, we'll grab these last little bit of shards here. Work our way on that to the Flaming Pearl.
I have a score to settle.
Oop, I wasn't close enough to get the defense.
The sound of scurry. That deserves a round of applause. I know there are more nightmares out here somewhere.
Alright, I am being chased away here. Sorry to tell you this, Viper there, you are not going to get a good night's sleep in this run. It's going to be a long night for you. Alright, we are getting desperate for a level up. Unfortunately, he dropped the health right there too. I was just 1 second away. All right, what do we got up here? Rush into our Sonic Blast, get our quest going. About to say 9 more times, and we can get the shields. Start getting the shields from there. Once we get shields every time we get our defense, that would be a lot. Ooh, grand finale. I do like grand finale. We'll go with the grand finale. If we find our zombie rats again, we'll grab that for sure. So we'll take a reroll here. I think grabbing some dragon hide could be beneficial. Alright, time for our little pinch there. First taste of bonus damage. Our nice little grand finale. Boom. Unfortunately, no health orbs there.
A song for every occasion. That was a little too close a call for my taste.
Alright, see what's in the middle. Alright, we are still a bunch away from our quest completion there. Sneak in, grab that healing. Yeah, get 'em, rats. Alright. We'll take some vitality. Definitely some much needed vitality. Alright, we'll re-roll those. Grab. We can do another re-roll. So it's 0.6 damage, 2 armor, or 2 random consumables. Re-roll. Another re-roll. Take some voodoo doll. Make a lie. That was probably a waste of a lot of stars.
Heed my call, one and all! They just can't get enough of us.
Alright, our quest is almost finished. We're 2 more to go. We'll head over to the shard factor, large shard node, and then we'll come back to the wishing well. Yeah, you got finale'd.
There is music in the silence after a...
Alright, my Sonic Boom now going to be giving me a little shield action. I still do have to hit the 2 enemies. I'll let that big guy just get eaten by our audience there. Oh, we're still a little shard short for the oh, speak of the devils. For the wishing well.
Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Alright, unicorn horn. That's with healing with shields. Could keep me alive for a little longer there. Jack of Diamonds will make my finale super nice though. I'll take the unicorn horn.
We are in for a treat, my little man. The concert is over.
Alright, we'll head up north, I guess.
Fortissimo! Make me proud, my trusty vermin.
Alright, healing fountain, nice, nice. As if you weren't in that grand finale. Alright, that's much needed level up there. There we go. Our special now does damage at the beginning and end there.
Have we lost our way?
It's time to find that jack to get the increased special damage.
The sound of scarring.
Alright, what is up here?
How many of these monsters are there?
Alright, witch, get out of here. I'm the one supposed to making noises. Well, not witch, banshee.
How was that for a finale?
Oh, miles away. Killed him first.
Need of a public.
Oh, why, hello. Feather regain, let's go. Get out of here. I do need to get the shards first, that's why. I know I just said I'll go, ooh, Altar of Heroes. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. Alright, Scarecrow, get out of here. Alright, let's grab this loot. Do you have enough for the altar? We can get enough for the flame pearl too, which I doubt we will.
No better inspiration than a fistful of dreams.
Actually, we do. Let's just make sure we get to the altar without losing any lives.
Ourselves a new public.
Whoa. Yeah, grand finale. I was about to say the Piper's support status is definitely becoming quite noticeable when we're just shooting this pig forever. Alright, after hitting an enemy with defense, the next power within the 3 seconds lasts longer, 2 extra wave notes, or perfect harmony. Defense restores 6 health to all enemies nearby for each enemy hit. Okay. Perfect harmony, let's go.
Performance pays.
Alright, we got healing, we got regeneration when we're low.
Where's everyone gone?
Alright. We'll hop back to Sandman, grab that pearl so we can double tap our
I should pen a song on
power ability there. And then we'll head back up here and hopefully grab that chest in time.
Careful, birds, or I'll play you a song you'll regret.
Good work, a little bends there. Holy ghosts! Whatever they want, they don't. Whatever in there, they don't want me to have. Makes me only want it more. Ooh. We're gonna cook all Ghostbusters and their new musical bard, Giuseppe. Holy moly, that took a lot of shooting. Alright, double defense. That is super sweet. Especially in this setup where we have the heal-in defense as well as the shields. Didn't quite get the kill for the XP for the spider. We also did not get our ultimate again, which might make this a little harder. I'm not sure if I can hit them both from the, oh, don't want to be here. I was supposed to say I can just leave and let you die from the grand finale. Whoop. Alright, definitely not as good damage as we had with Scarlet there. Grand finale, take care of that one there. Whoa. Yeah, it is possible to hit them both. It's just, you have to be pretty dead center for the both of them. Stagger number 2 coming up here. Oh, I should have called the vermin to help me out on that stagger. Had quite a few of them there. I do two defenses. Ah, get him, little guys. Ooh. Your sacrifice, rats, will not go forgotten. Cool. So we need to start coming up with some cool names for the swarm. We got like a little bad name for a band name. Well, maybe the vermin verse. Rodent radio. The magnificent mouse musical choir. Rodent rage. Radio rats. The sound shoes.
Here is a place worthy of song.
Alright, I'll take a peeky at what's in the store here.
Piper, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Alright, fairy desk could be nice. If I add more shield and healing, might take... Bro, I got rodents of unusual musical talent. Unfortunately, I only had two what we call them shards there. 2 vision towers. Grimoire. We're going to avoid him, despite any temptation for legendary weapons. So I think swooping around here, do a little figure 8, and then hopefully we'll be ready for the Grimoire. Of course, once we hit a vision tower, anything can change, because it tells us where all the secrets are. Hello. Unfortunately, again, I have 2 shards. Alright, 31 out of 100. Let's go.
Perfect! We brought ourselves a new public. My little darling.
Now get out of there. Alright, those gnolls outside are probably our gargantuan friend.
Heed my call, one and all!
Alright. So I normally go Unchained Melody, but Plague of Rats channels the melody to control a swarm of rats. Rats that rush forward and deal damage over a large area. Should we go with the tried and true Unchained Melody? Because this will be my first time using Plague of Rats. Or do we risk it for a rat plague? I do kind of like Unchained Melody. That's what it is, kind of more whimsical.
My song shall now pierce the heaven.
Alright, that is a lot of rats. Now, is it unusual for the rodents to have musical talent, or is the musical talent itself unusual? I think we need to discuss. We need to discover that before we.
The concert is over.
All right, we found the optional boss. We found a corpse. Actually, we don't know it's a corpse. It's a question mark. It's usually a corpse. Giving me the option to rob the dead. And risk getting cursed.
We are in for a treat, my little man. Purpose and panache.
Alright, increased healing. Get some health. 40 shards of our 100 we were looking for. Get over to the second chest here. Nope, where's the up here? Alright. I'm leaning towards Voodoo Doll. Hope me take out the faceless horror later. Question is, do we risk getting cursed to do a little grave robbing? Yes. Alright. Let's grab a little more critical chance. Why not? What's a shark can looking at after this there? 9 away. That was the finale. Alright, hopefully this is a quick 9.
I have a score to settle.
Actually, we'll wait till we get a time-saving, what do we call it? Teleportation set Raven circle. Alright. Get out of here, you. Alright, we are trapped. That's not good. Alright, Spider and the Knoll is a fast way to lose the rug, to be honest. Gotta. Or the large Knoll, not the regular Knolls. Fish and Tower better show me something good. It's taking a lot of work to get. Oh, there's that healer right there. Taking him out would be make this a lot easier. Hurry up, hurry up. My basic attack hits like... it feels like it hits like it doesn't hit. Let's say. Right, everyone up to here is gone. We did that without losing a feather. Which is great. We got a level up too. Explosive blast. Defense now does more damage. Actually, defense now does damage, but it was usually just staggering and pushing people back. Or spinning solo. Explosive blast. I do have a double tap ability for the power. Can definitely help.
Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Alright, I think we'll skip the blood ritual that we just discovered on the south there. Oh. Wasn't a safe area at all there, birds. Alright, we'll go for the sacrifice, take our pinch, head over to the, what do you call it there? Well, the grimoire. Boom! Finale. Ooh. I know taking a little pinch right before a grimoire is not necessarily the safest thing here, but we are technically up a feather. So let's risk it doing some crazy rat swarm stuff. I think I have to stand still for my rat swarm, which is not ideal. Probably. Oh. All right. Does it tell me I have to stand still in the Plague of Rats? Why doesn't it say it? I'm not gonna lie, if it told me I had to stand still, I would never have taken Plague of Rats. As cool as it is, it does put me unguarded, unmobile, or immediately giving up on the
How many of these monsters
damage.
that deserves a round of applause?
Alright, how do I get to... oh, down here. We'll go for Grimoire round 2.
I should pen a song on Ravenslight.
We're not doing too good on the Grimoires this round here. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got this, 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 we got this. Ooh, that was close. Let's get some more of our let's go basic damage. Alright. So we are down to 4 feathers. Oh. 2 minutes. Can we get the key? But to get the key and to get to the chest might be a little hard. But we might be able to get just the key and have a key ready for chapter 3.
I have a song for every occasion.
Unusual ruins of extraordinary hospice. Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second while I fight. What's the musical term I'm thinking about there? The Oh, I might actually have time to go for the chest. Unusual rodents of magical musical powers. Or magical musical. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, come on, get.
The piper bows and the crowd goes wild.
All right. Oh, actually, I don't have the rush. Let's put pauses. Alright. I think taking the extra damage. Taking extra damage is the best bet there. I was kind of hoping for a double down to the voodoo dolls. If it's nice that we got that last little second key run there. Run. Yeah, if you're fighting by yourself, having the mobility and your ultimate would have been very much more preferred. I guess you now know what the Plague of Rats does, and as cool as it is, and I do think it is quite funny. For the pipers using the Virtuoso run there, Unchained Melody is definitely the way to go. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, that's a tight squeeze there. Whoa. Ooh, explosions galore there. Whoa. Ah, see, I needed to move. I couldn't. Which, you know, not every special you can move in. So I should not have been surprised about the lack of mobility. Although it did come in the first dagger, did super much damage. So it's kind of pick your poison, I guess. Yeah, it's probably with more damage. Alrighty here.
Is an odd place. My most mellifluous greetings, esteemed.
Alright, another voodoo doll in there. Definitely would like that. Take a peek of what we have around here. Dream shards. And a health totem. We'll probably stick mostly into this bottom area here. Try to stay fresh and ready to go for the Black Moon Ender there. Healing fountain, don't mind if I do. Alright, nice level up. Alright, giant rats or quintuplets. Power now plays 5 notes each wave instead of 3, but each deals 20% damage. Well, we do have the double, we do have the double tapping for the power ability. Having it shoot out more, super nice. Oh. Sorry, I'll give you the rats here then. Oh. Or should we try to loot again? You know what? We looted once, and that's enough for the disrespecting the corpses. Alright, we have another grimoire. Oh. Oh, I meant to do that completely different. Oh, that's my bad. That's a fat, stupid, silly fingers mistake there. Okay, now that's just the special not helping me out. Oh, this is a joke, right? I don't know what they have scaled up for the damage. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they have that scale, how high they have that damage scaled up for corrupt enemies, but it is That was ridiculous. Again.
Come out, wherever you are.
Truly ingenuous ridiculous. I don't need I do need starter fates. Alright, dream shards, let's go. Get my voodoo doll. Alright, definitely got some shards now. So we'll take out the bottom of there, then before we head back to the Sandman and spend them all. Alright, Vision Tower here. Anything else to give us a good idea if there's any easy loot in the second area. Alright, the optional boss, not super helpful. There we go, Altar of Heroes, that is super helpful.
How many of these monsters are
We'll head down to get the bonus damage from the sacrificial altar. Or, sorry, sacrificial idol. Head over to the Altar of Heroes. Grab another feather. Hopefully that would be what we need for the final fight. We'll avoid Melian there. Because wolves seem to be quite adverse to our high-pitch music to this chapter. Alright, with extra measure with our other power ability there. Oops, because I have to hit my defense first. Definitely makes power a little more of a machine gun sounding. Pinch is going to be a painful one there. Oh, there's a healing pound just on the other side of the
I have a score to Heed my call, one and all.
My unicorn horn triggering heal me up hasn't been very useful because every one of these enemies apparently can hit me from kill me from almost full health. Alright, grand finale, and let's go. Grab a little healthy here. Alright, get out of here, dog. Right, rats, I need you to... Gotta dodge that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Rats, get him. Gotta get it. There we go. Holy moly.
We're in need of a puppy.
Sir Percival down there was not a gentle soul.
Tis a strange way to travel, but it is swift.
Alright, 3 voodoo dolls. Doing a nice... What is it there? 45% damage to the boss. Get increased shield.
I admire your bold thinking.
Alright, 1 day left to go. We will try to sneak into the other side safely and grab the extra health. Hopefully in doing so we can also grab the last level up we need to get our upgraded rat's plague. Well, you caught me. Just gonna let me sneak by, eh, doggy? I guess they wouldn't be very good guard dogs if they did. Whoa. Whoa, Lancelot. That was rude. I just got that feather back. Oh, he didn't go down. Holy moly.
I am praiseworthy once again.
Those knights did not skip out on eating their Wheaties. What is in the middle here? Ooh. Thank you, Finale. Thank you, level up. Alright, Vermin Massacre. When ultimate is channeled to completion, the swarm rats explode. Channeled to completion. I would only happen during a stagger of a boss there. We can try it. Oh, it's too far. Oh, this 100 pounds this thing again. You're not canceling any shows yet there, buddy. Relax. Oh no. Alrighty. That unfortunately was a hard pill to swallow. We will do a little Pied Piper story time. We'll call her a day. And let the Black Moon.
Since I was a little boy, I have always craved the cheering of the crowd. Never have I felt more alive than when navigating in song over a chorus of instruments. My flute would pierce high above the brass and drums, etching emotions on the hearts and minds of bewildered spectators. I called the crowds that gathered my precious flock of songbirds. They called me their maestro. I often wonder if the pride I felt in such melodious moments was not the cause of the curse that now afflicts me. Perhaps some jealous sorcerer took offense at my popularity, or some wicked wanderer sought glee from my demise. I will one day learn the truth. I have no one left to hear the songs from my youth, and ample time to ponder my predicament. The curse crept upon me as I slept. A great, monstrous, dark form appeared to me in a dream, laughing as it cast a spell, proclaiming that the only ears my songs would henceforth please would be those of rats, mice, and shrews. The next morning when I woke, I was wholeheartedly relieved to learn that this frightful vision had been nothing more than a nightmare. I took out my pipe to play in a nearby plaza and found, to my horror, that it would only sound songs of sorrow, salted in a key of chaos, peppered on a scale of doom. My public could not bear to listen to me, putting hand to ear and feet to ground, and sure enough, as the nightmare had forewarned, my only admirers from that day forward were vile, villainous vermin. The fall from hallowed hall to stinking sewer was a tragedy that took me completely by surprise. Soon hunger nearly claimed my body, for no town or assembly was client for haunting tunes. I knew no trade other than music, and music, no matter how beautiful or ugly, was little sustenance to a tired body. I was playing near an oak tree used for hangings, where few people dared to come, when a gentle witch named Baba Yaga took pity on my soul. A host of vermin sat around me, bemused by my playing, the only creatures my song still beguiled. Baba Yaga asked why I did not offer my uncomely talent as a service to rid towns of their rats. The idea was novel, and I was desperate for a meal, so I went to a little town named Hamlin and asked if they would pay for me to rid them of their mice. They agreed, so I played, and from that day my reputation was made anew. I, the Pied Piper of Hamlin, would never again fear for want of food. My pockets now sang with the music of clanking coin. Bodily empowered, I took up a quest to determine who had cast this curse upon me, swearing solemnly to send them to an early grave.
Alright, that is the story of the Pied Piper so far. Unfortunately, Chapter 3 was a little bit much for us to take down. Oh, that one grimoire at the beginning there. That... getting pounced on, jumped on, pounced on. Just instant losing of feathers. Was rough. Was rough. Well, I guess we'll try again another day. The Black Moon Challenge still eludes us. Try some of the other heroes next time around. Well, thank you for joining me on another adventure into Reverie. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you later, Ravens.